Hi guys, doing and welcome to another Arc Garage video. If you want to see more Alfa Romeo related fixes, make sure to hit like, share and subscribe. Today we're gonna be fixing the noisy clicking doors on this Alfa Romeo GT. Now this issue has been driving me crazy ever since I got this car. Every time I open the door I get to hear this annoying clicking sound, and today we're gonna be fixing it for good. If we take a closer look right here, I don't know how well can you see it on the camera, but every time the clicking happens you can see a slight movement right on this pin right here, and the movement is indication that the pin is worn out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the pin out, I'm gonna take it to the local machinist and I'm gonna get two new pins. These pins are pressed in, and the only way you can take them out is to grind out the bottom part. The tools you can use to grind the bottom of the pin out, you can either use this small grinder right here, or you can use these bits which you can mount on the regular drill. Alright, let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna protect the paint around this pin so we don't damage it. Now I'm gonna start on with the grinding. I'm gonna use this small handheld precision grinder, and by using it it's gonna take a bit longer, but there's less chance that I'm gonna damage the paint. It's time to take the pin out. I'm gonna use my flathead screwdriver and I'm gonna tap it with my hammer to get the pin out. Alright, it's starting to go. Now I'm gonna move to the slightly bigger flathead screwdriver. As I said, since I got the pin moving, I'm gonna move to the slightly bigger flathead screwdriver to get the pin out the rest of the way. And there you go, it's as easy as that. Now if you take a look inside, you can see that there's a metal jacket in there, and we have to take that out as well. You can take it out by using a smaller flathead screwdriver. Now important thing to remember is when taking the measurements for the new pin, you want to measure these two holes right here. The measurements have to be exact, so you have to measure the holes, and you have to take the measurements of the height measurements of the old pin as well. If you want to take your car to a machinist, you can basically connect these two parts with a small screw. Here's the old pin, and here's the new one that I got from the machinist. As you can see, it looks a bit different. I told them to create a bit of thread on the bottom so I can secure it with a nut. Get a small washer and a nut and you are ready to go. Before I put the new pin in, I'm gonna grease everything well to prevent the wear on it. Put the new pin in. Keep in mind that it doesn't have to go all the way in. You basically use the nut to get it into place. I'm gonna add my washer and I'm gonna screw on the nut. the only thing left to do is to tighten it with my 10mm wrench. As you can see, although the pin is not all the way in, as I'm tightening the knot, the pin is getting into place. And there you go, we are basically done. The only thing left to do is to see if we solved our issue. Now when I open the door, you can see that there's basically no sound whatsoever, so I basically managed to get this issue fixed for only about 10 euros, and as you can see it's fairly simple, so you could basically do it yourself. Let's check out this side too. There's our new pin right there. These doors aren't making any more clicking noises either. That would be it for this video. If you liked it, hit like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content.